This is Jamey Boyum in Longview. I'm here at the Gregg County Courthouse with Judge Stoudt, Gregg County Judge Bill Stoudt. And so we had a commissioners meeting this morning. Some of the things you talked about was some airport maintenance that
Yes.
I guess the FAA is requiring.
Right. Well, we've got a big capital project and maintenance project going on at the airport on runway 1331, I believe it is. About every 10 years, we have to rehab, resurface, make sure everything's to their specs, and they assist us with the financing of it, and then we front the money, and then they end up giving back 90% of the money to us over the next 2-year period. And after this one's done, we'll come back with another $9 million. It'll be about an $18 million, $19 million project that will be refurbishing all of the airstrips out there, all the landing strips.
So it's starting with the longer one.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. And then that's just, wear and tear, I
Right,
guess.
exactly. We've got a lot of traffic, more traffic coming. It's been building over the years, so we got to get this stuff done.
Yeah, so the county comes up with the $9 million, and then there's a grant, gives most of that back.
Gives 90% of it back, and we have to put up 10%. So say 19 million, we have to put up $1.9 million. And then they refund all the rest of it back over the next 2 years.
And then I guess there's also fees that passengers pay that helps offset this a little bit.
Correct. Yeah, it's a fee that's been charged forever. It helps with capital maintenance out there. It runs about $100,000 a year, which $100,000 a year is a lot of money. But at that airport and what it costs to operate that airport and do the maintenance, just like what we just talked about, a $19 million project. So we'll find usage for that money.
Yeah, okay. And then I guess there'll be a little bit of difficulties while they work on parts of the runway. They'll have a shorter runway, but they'll still be able to land aircraft.
Yeah. All aircraft today can land much shorter than a 10,000-foot runway. So the maintenance we'll do will be on the older area, and then we'll move through the rest of it over the project time.
Okay. And then also we had a little surprise, $30,000 for some maintenance. So
Right.
What was the deal with that?
Well, last Friday we had to end up closing the courthouse around noon on Friday. We had the air conditioning chillers both went down at the same time, which is the air conditioning unit that services the entire courthouse. And when we had to shut that down for the water sources, it also shut down the water sources to the courthouse and all the facilities. And so we had no air conditioning, and the facilities in the courthouse had no water. So this place heats up pretty quick, and we just decided it was in the best interest of the employees and everyone that we just get the courthouse closed down so we can fix the project and get it back open on this past Monday. So that's what we did, and it worked out well. And we had no court that week. All the judges were at judicial conference, so that made it a lot easier to move.
Yeah. And then I guess it was fortuitous that it happened on Friday because it took a little while to get this.
Yeah, we didn't get everything really in shape and get the courthouse cooled down until about Sunday. The part of the project that needed to be repaired was done by Saturday afternoon, Saturday evening. But it takes a while to get this courthouse cooled down to the temperatures we keep it at, and it's all monitored through a computer-based program that turns the air conditioners on, keeps them, regulates them. So it takes a while to get it back on the system.
And then and it wasn't just digging a hole to get to those pipes, I guess.
No, it was a crossroads of pipes that have been built on this courthouse grounds for probably the last 80 years. These pipes were going through and going underground under the street to the parking area where the chillers are. We had to go dig down about 10 feet, and then we had to knock out some concrete that was poured around where all these pipes were. So it was a pretty in-depth project to get done. And fortunately, we were very fortunate to have people working on it and got it done.
Yeah, it seemed to have gone smoothly for the
pretty much. Well, they were on it. They were on it for, I think Friday they worked into the night, Friday night, and then they were there all day Saturday. So it was an effort.
All right. Anything you'd like to add?
No, we're just glad everything's back to normal.
Yeah, it's pretty cool in here.
Yes.
It's good right now. All right, thanks, Judge. Appreciate you. And yeah, we'll have more later on KLTV 7 News and KLTV.com.